bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and their Golden State rivals to the north, the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Oakland Athletics.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Sean Manaea gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I'm looking at Jed Lowry. You know, Jed Lowry came up from Stanford University. Actually, he's from Salem, Oregon. He's an Oregon kid. That's why I like him so much. But he can play everywhere in the middle infield for you. Still catches the ball, and he'll turn a pivot every now and then, too.
Here's Ben Revere, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Revere.
Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Drilled down the line. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Lowry on the move. He has it, and he's retired, one away.
Batting third, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. From the stretch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there. And this ball is gone. A home run. A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Batting fourth.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Designated hitter, Justin Upton.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball four.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first
5.
inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
Softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Garrett Richards is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters, and he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well, and we'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Coming to the plate now, number 61. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 61.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Here it is on 3-1. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second.
Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
2-2.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Richards gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the Angels 2 and the A's nothing. Top of inning number 4. Ready for another chance. Yunel Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Third base
stepping in and ready for another shot. Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Healy is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Ben Revere. Swing and a line drive.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Striding in once again, Brandon Phillips. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, number 61. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 61.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Striding in, Marcus Semien, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. To third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Stepping in, Chris Davis. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Richards peers in. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in now, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're down 2-0. Inning number 7. Mike Trout will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Ready once again, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Joyce on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. On the move is Trout from first. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The first baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and that's in there for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Joyce is there, and the inning is over. Angels strand one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. The 3-1 coming to Davis. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun on the run, in there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. He pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Jed Lowry, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. And that one stayed up a little high.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Ready with the 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Revere is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A's strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Out of the top of inning number 9. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Back up the, oh no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top 2-0.
Your
Blake
attention,
Parker
please.
comes on looking
Now
for a
pitching
save
for the
here in the
Angels,
bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. He'll be the one to get us
Leading off
going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hard hit toward the hole, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And this is taken down around his ankles for ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in, Matt Olson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
First and second here with nobody out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Jed Lowry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Healy. And he's got a great chance to turn this game on its head. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Cam Bedrosian takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. So now it's Mark Hanna. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Man, that has to hurt. Up by 3 runs in the 9th, and they can't finish it off. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. The Athletics claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Chris Hatcher claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.